Hi, welcome back to United States Sports Cards. Today I want to talk about sports cards, the Super Bowl, and if I was someone who is trying to play in terms of buying a particular player ahead of a big event. I want to walk you through my thoughts of how I would do that. And I want to put this out there that this would be the equivalent of gambling, I would say, in terms of buying cards of a player the week of the Super Bowl with the hope that they have a breakout Super Bowl and you're able to sell the cards. So I want to go over a couple of things first. However, I first want to make sure that everybody knows that I'm not saying that you should go out and gamble. I don't personally gamble. I'm not don't condoning that or encouraging that. With gambling, you bet money and then you either win money or lose money. So with sports cards, the one thing I like about it is if you think you can find an edge, there's a way to make money. But if you're buying cards with the intent of hoping they go up, you first buy them at a price you like, and then if nothing happens, well, then you have cards that you like. So I want to kind of walk through my process, but first getting out of the way, not endorsing gambling, but I do want to mention a couple of things as we look the week of the Super Bowl. So I personally think cards are way better than gambling. So I enjoy cards. I don't gamble. And let's just move on from there. So one player, and I'll kind of walk you through how I would go about it. So the player I'm going to highlight today is Marquez Valdez-Scantling. So he's a wide receiver for the Kansas City Chiefs. He has Patrick Mahomes throwing the ball to him. When you do look at odds, I pulled these odds from DraftKings website. His odds of being MVP are plus 6,000. First touchdown scored plus 1,800. So on and so forth. So you can see the different types of odds that they have. But the reason I highlighted Marquez Valdez-Scantling, and this is something that I would make sure that kind of highlight, is I'm a Green Bay Packer fan. MVS was a Green Bay Packer, came up through the organization. I have watched him make splash plays here and there over time. So I know he has the talent, and he has Patrick Mahomes, a quarterback, and he's going to be playing on the biggest stage come this Sunday. You might be thinking at this point in time, well, there's a lot of people that are playing on the big game this Sunday. But what makes MVS a little more unique is I'll dive into that as we keep going through. But I want to kind of highlight the fact that today I'm going to show you. I'm in my ComC account, and I'm going to go through how I would think of it. Now, I do want to say I'm not actively doing this because I'm not putting my money where my mouth is, so to speak, but I just wanted to kind of walk through a strategy that I would do if I wanted to. And I'd love to hear your comments below. Do you, when big events come up, do you try to buy and sell things leading up to it, after it? Love to hear your thoughts about that. So put those in the comments down below. But the reason, I've seen MVS play at a high level, make big plays. He has the ability and the speed to have a breakout game. And so that's, the first idea. It's like, do you know the player? And once if you think you know the player and you think you've got some upside, then you have to go and kind of look at the numbers. So here I first want to highlight that this is ComC would be my strategy. I wouldn't do anything through eBay on this personally, especially buying and selling. If you're trying to buy stuff this week in hopes of getting it listed and sold, that ship's already sailed. Also, the thing I like with ComC is that once a sale is sold, it's sold. You're not going to have anybody trying to return stuff. We all saw what happened when, Brock Purdy gets hurt. People are buying up his cards all the way through, and then he gets hurt, and then now you get all these return requests. So ComC is a great platform for this type of thinking because it's its own ecosystem. Once your sale is through, it's done. There's no going back. There's no backsies. So look up MVS, and then we can kind of go from here. If we want to look at rookie cards, we can sort by rookie cards. And so for this example, I love the way that ComC breaks everything down on the side, gives you the numbers to compare, so that you can see what you're working with. So we're sorting by rookie card, and my computer is slow, so apologies there. But so what we do is we go through, we sort, and then get a big white screen. We continue to load up. Maybe everybody else in the world is sorting MVS cards right now as well. But so what I like about this is you can see that there's low end MVS rookie cards. So you're able to buy cards that are less than $1. I have the reseller's price on here, so I think that means these prices, I believe, are a quarter below. So let's say you can see, okay, there's low-end rookie cards. You can see how many there are. Well, there's only 8 of this rookie card right here. Down here, this one has 14. So you can go in and if you're looking at it, you might like a specific card, and you look at this one right here, this red rated rookie. There's only 2 of them. Maybe you go in and buy those 2, and then sit on them, wait to see what happens during the game, and then change the price if he scores a touchdown or makes a big play. Just kind of be ready as you maneuver through. But what I really wanted to highlight, and what brought my attention more so, is if we go to the graded aspect of Marquez Valdes-Scantling. We're going to load this up again. Apologies for the delay. The internet's being a little slow today. You can notice there's only these 3 cards are graded. These are it. So when we look at rookie graded cards, you have a CSG9 for $850, a 9.5 starting at $35, and a 10 starting at $64. So for rookie graded cards, that's all you have. So then now let's see what other kind of graded cards are out there. So I'll unclick the rookie card, and as ComC works in the background here, the reason that this is interesting strategy to me is that now we come to graded, and okay, so now these are all the graded cards on the ComC platform. And there's only a total of 9 different cards, or not even different cards, but different slabs of similar cards in different grades, right? So these 3 right here are differently graded. So there's technically only 7 actual cards of his that are graded and in slabs, starting at the lowest price of $850. This one is, one of the rookie year laser. It's cool, and so you can see these prices aren't outrageous, and they're cool cards. If MVS was selling the Packers, I would probably, he wouldn't be in the Super Bowl, but if he was on a team that I was a fan of, I'd think about that. Like, okay, if I wouldn't mind having this card, so let's say this card right here, this is a $10.47 card. So would I feel comfortable owning this card at $10.47? And that is the first question. If you like the card, you buy it, you enjoy it, and that's fine. I would pay $10 for this card, and be happy with it. That's a cool looking card for $10. And so that's my thought process going into it. Okay, I'm happy. I'd be happy with the price. I'd be happy with that card at that price. So I could go back, and for the amount that most people usually bet on a Super Bowl, you could buy up this top row right here, for what's that, $50. You could have this whole roll of cards that you could add to your collection and then see what happens throughout the game. So the most expensive card down here is this jumbo rookie swatches. It'll be interesting. It's a cool looking card. BGS 9.5. Let's click on that. That's under $100. If he were to have a breakout game, and I don't usually buy that many cards in this type of range, but if he were to have a breakout game, it'll be interesting to see what happens with this price on this card. Let's say he scores 2 long touchdowns and becomes a Super Bowl MVP. What would this 9.5 auto patch card go for of his? And so that's the way that I would approach it if I had money and I wanted to put towards kind of playing cards, card gambling going up into the Super Bowl. That's how I would approach it. So in terms of my thoughts here, I want to wrap up. Find players you like, collect the cards that you like, and then if you're looking for a specific event ahead of a specific, Super Bowl, off season, an all-star game, whatever the course may be, find a player you like, find cards that have limited population, find a platform that you like, and see what happens. I'm going to make a video. I'm going to be watching these cards and see how they do during the Super Bowl, and also see, does MVS even have a breakout game? Maybe he sucks and in the game and the Chiefs get blown out. Well, that's where it comes down to, would I be happy if I paid $10 for this Blue Laser Rookie Year CSG 9 card? If the answer to that question is yes, then I'm fine. I would never overpay from what I was comfortable with paying for a card to do this type of strategy. So, anyways, wanted to share my thoughts. I hope you enjoyed this. Kind of a different take on the Super Bowl and sports cards. Hope you have a great day. Love to hear your comments down below. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Hope you subscribe to the channel, and I will do an update on what happens with these cards after the Super Bowl next week. Hope you have a great week. Talk with you soon.